Have you ever watched a grown man cry at the range because his $3,000 rifle choked on the first magazine? I see it happen every single weekend. Good folks are mortgaging their futures to build these Instagram-ready loadouts that look spectacular in a well-lit safe, but fail catastrophically the moment they get dirty. The gun industry marketing machine loves to sell you a fantasy. They want you to believe that you need a sub-minute of angle precision rig to survive a grid-down scenario. Here is the cold, hard reality that gun control advocates and marketing executives will not tell you. When the world goes dark and law and order evaporates, you do not need a safe queen. Number 7 is a platform that single-handedly revived the concept of the practical scout rifle. This is the Ruger American Ranch Generation 2. For decades, the bolt-action market was dominated by heavy, long-barreled hunting irons that were useless in a tactical environment. Ruger looked at the landscape and realized that American shooters needed something compact, suppressed, and capable of delivering heavy terminal ballistics inside of 300 yards. The Generation 2 is not just a facelift. It is a complete ergonomic overhaul designed for the modern shooter. You can pick this chassis up in ubiquitous calibers like 5.56 NNATO, 300 AAC Blackout, or even 7.62 by 39. The heart of this beast is a 16-inch cold hammer-forged barrel featuring heavy spiral fluting. That fluting does not just look aggressive, it drastically increases the surface area for heat dissipation and shaves ounces off the front end, balancing the rifle perfectly at the receiver. The entire package weighs in at roughly 6 pounds. That means you can ruck with this system across the Appalachian Trail or high desert terrain for 3 days without fatigue, destroying your combat effectiveness. Let's talk about the furniture, because this is where budget rifles usually fail. Ruger equipped the Generation 2 with a splatter-finished stock that includes a modular length of pull system. If you are operating in January wearing heavy winter layers or a plate carrier, you can remove the spacer to shorten the stock to 12 inches, ensuring your eye relief stays consistent. Inside the stock, they utilize the power bedding system. These are stainless steel bedding blocks that lock the receiver into the polymer like a bank vault. This free floats the barrel entirely, which is why we consistently see these rifles printing sub-1-inch groups with factory ammunition. The bolt features a 3-lug design with a 70-degree throw. Why does that matter? When you are running a large magnification optic, a 90-degree throw often smashes your knuckles against the scope body. Have you ever wondered what peak performance looks like when you strip away every single ounce of vanity? It looks like the Mossberg Maverick 88. While firearm enthusiasts argue about finish options and ergonomic grips, this shotgun quietly dominates the global landscape of home defense. Number 6 on our list is the undisputed king of budget-friendly kinetic energy. If your primary objective is stopping a threat inside a hallway or securing a perimeter during civil unrest, a 12-gauge pump action is the final word in the conversation. The Maverick 88 is essentially a Mossberg 500 that went to boot camp and cut out all the luxuries. It utilizes the exact same twin action bars that prevent the forend from twisting under stress. It uses the same steel-to-steel bolt lockup that ensures the receiver does not explode when you detonate a 3-inch Magnum shell. The engineers at Mossberg simply moved the safety from the tang to the trigger guard and pinned the forend directly to the action bars. These manufacturing changes slash the price in half without sacrificing reliability. We have seen independent torture tests where this platform digested 250 rounds of mixed ammunition, birdshot, buckshot, and slugs, without a single cleaning or malfunction. When you load this with 8 rounds of double-aught buckshot, you are holding arguably the most devastating close-quarters weapon system on the planet. But what if you need a weapon that can vanish into thin air? Number 5 is the Kel-Tec Sub-2000 Generation 3. For years, the concept of a folding rifle was plagued by a fatal flaw. You could not fold the gun without removing your optic. Kel-Tec, a company known for mad science engineering in Florida, finally solved this engineering headache. The Generation 3 features a rotating forend. You simply unlock the barrel assembly, twist it 90 degrees, and fold it back onto the stock. This allows your red dot sight or laser module to stay mounted and, more importantly, stay zeroed. This is a blowback-operated semi-automatic carbine chambered in 9mm. When deployed, you have 16 inches of rifled barrel, delivering significant velocity gains over a handgun. When stowed, the entire package is 16 by 6 inches, small enough to disappear into a standard laptop bag or a vehicle center console. The real tactical genius here is the magazine compatibility. This system feeds from standard Glock 19 or Glock 17 magazines. If your daily carry is a Glock, your primary and secondary weapons now share the same fuel source. That is a logistical advantage that cannot be overstated in a survival scenario. However, I need to give you a reality check. When calorie counts drop and your stomach starts eating itself, high-speed, low-drag tactical gear becomes meaningless. You need a protein gathering machine. Number 4 is the definition of minimalism, the Chiappa Little Badger. This is not a battle rifle. It is a wire-framed skeleton key for survival. Weighing in at less than 3 pounds, this single-shot break-action rimfire folds into a footprint smaller than a tennis racket. You can strap this to the outside of a rucksack and literally forget it exists until you spot a rabbit or a squirrel. Available in calibers like 22 long rifle, 17 HMR, or 22 Magnum, the Little Badger features a 16 1/2 inch threaded barrel. That threading is crucial. With a suppressor attached, this platform becomes whisper quiet, allowing you to harvest small game without alerting everyone in a 2-mile radius to your position. The wire stock is designed to be wrapped with 550 paracord, giving you essential cordage and a slightly better cheek weld. For roughly $200, this is the ultimate stash gun. It forces you to make every single shot count because you only get one. Stepping up the food chain, we have number 3, the Savage Model 42 Takedown. This is the spiritual successor to the old scout guns used by trappers in the 20th century. It is an over-under break-action combination gun. You get a 22 long rifle barrel on top and a 410 bore shotgun barrel on the bottom. This versatility is unmatched. You can use the rifle barrel for precision shots on small mammals at 50 yards, or switch to the shotgun barrel with birdshot for moving targets, or buckshot for close-range predators. The brilliance of the Model 42 lies in its simplicity. With the push of a single button, the entire weapon breaks into 2 halves without any tools. There are no springs to fly out, no small pins to lose in the mud. It is mechanically simple, which means it is mechanically reliable. At a price point between $500 and $550, you are buying a sustenance tool that consolidates 2 weapon systems into one 6-pound package. But what if your survival scenario involves water? Number 2 is a legend born from the requirements of the United States Air Force. The Henry AR-7 U.S. Survival Rifle. This weapon was originally designed to keep downed pilots alive in the remote wilderness. The party trick here is life-saving. The entire rifle, barrel, receiver, and magazines disassembles and stores inside the water-resistant buttstock. And yes, if you flip your kayak or crash your bush plane, this rifle floats. Henry Repeating Arms has modernized the design to include a dovetail rail for optics and an orange front sight for rapid target acquisition. It is a semi-automatic feeding from 8-round magazines running reliably on high-velocity ammunition like CCI Minimags. While the ergonomics are a bit boxy to accommodate the storage capability, the utility is undeniable. For $250, you get a semi-automatic .22 that is completely self-contained and waterproof. However, there is one rimfire king that stands above them all. We have arrived at the Alpha Dog. If you polled 100 survival experts, backwoods guides, and firearms instructors, 70 of them would choose this rifle without a nanosecond of hesitation. Number 1 is the Ruger 1022 Takedown. Ruger took the most legendary rimfire action in firearms history and engineered it to be fully portable without sacrificing a single ounce of ballistic performance. This is the gold standard by which all other survival tools are measured. This is a semi-automatic .22 long rifle featuring an 18.5-inch cold hammer-forged barrel. But the real engineering genius lies in the locking mechanism. You pull a recessed lever, twist the barrel assembly, and the rifle separates into 2 sub-20-inch components. It fits perfectly into a backpack or a vehicle storage bin. But unlike other takedown designs that get sloppy over time, Ruger included a critical adjustment ring at the breech. This allows you to tighten the lockup as the metal wears, ensuring your point of impact stays consistent even after you have taken it apart 500 times. It feeds from the legendary 10-round rotary magazine, which fits flush with the stock, keeping the profile sleek and snag-free. However, if you need sustainable firepower for a perimeter defense scenario, you can slap in a 25-round BX-25 magazine and keep shooting. Accuracy is